Hello, nice to meet you again and welcome to Continuous of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. And now today's headline. An online meeting with the three Ministries of Defense, Information and Communications, Foreign Affairs and 8 localities in Hà Nội, Hồ Chí Minh City, Hải Phòng, Đà Nẵng, Cần Thơ, Tây Ninh, Hải Dương, and Quảng Ninh on implementing administrative procedure reform in the first 4 months of 2024. Cần Thơ City Party Committee summarized 10 years of implementing Resolution number 33, 2014 of the 11th Party Central Committee on building and developing Vietnamese culture and people to meet development requirements for country sustainability. Cần Thơ City's National Assembly delegation deputies at a meeting with voters in Ninh Kiều district. Top news. On the morning of May 8, Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang, head of the Administrative Procedure Reform Working Group of Prime Minister, chaired an online meeting with the three Ministries of Defense, Information and Communications, Foreign Affairs, and 8 localities in Hà Nội, Hồ Chí Minh City, Hải Phòng, Đà Nẵng, Cần Thơ City, Tây Ninh, Hải Dương, and Quảng Ninh on implementing administrative procedure reform in the first 4 months of 2024.
The report at the meeting showed that the rate of synchronized records on the National Public Service Portal of Ministries is not high, of which the Ministry of Information and Communications only reached 14% and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs reached 12%. Meanwhile, localities achieve a high rate of synchronized records on the public service portal from over 25% to over 93%. Regarding the rate of online payment documents, the Ministry of Information and Communications, Tây Ninh, Quảng Ninh, and Hà Nội localities are lower than the government target of 45%. Other localities achieve rates of over 53% or more, including Cần Thơ City, which reached a rate of 53.18%. Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang noted several key tasks in the coming time, of which emphasizes that ministries, departments, and localities must be determined, make efforts, and speed up the implementation of goals set according to the approved plan to simplify and reduce administrative procedures for 2024.
On the morning of May 9, Cần Thơ City Party Committee summarized 10 years of implementing Resolution number 33, 2014 of the 11th Party Central Committee on building and developing Vietnamese culture and people to meet development requirements for country sustainability. Comrade Nguyễn Văn Hiếu, an alternate member of the Party Central Committee, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Mr. Phạm Văn Hiếu, Standing Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee and Chairman of the City People's Council. Comrade Nguyễn Ngọc Tâm, Head of the Gender Education Board of the City Party Committee, chaired the conference. After 10 years of implementation, the cultural field has developed in many aspects, actively contributing to the cause of innovation, building and protecting the fatherland, as well as building and developing Cần Thơ City in the future. People's cultural life is increasingly rich. The nation's traditional cultural values are focused on preserving and promoting, and many new cultural and ethical standards are forming and developing. Cultural, literary, and artistic products are increasingly diverse. Many cultural movements and activities have achieved specific and practical results, promoting family, clan, and community cultural traditions. International strength and cooperation in culture is increasingly expanding. Many valuable cultural products from the world are absorbed, enriching the cultural life of the people, actively contributing to the cause of building and developing Cần Thơ people to be intellectual, dynamic, compassionate, generous, elegant. Also on the morning of May 9, Cần Thơ City's National Assembly delegation included Major General Nguyễn Văn Thuận, Head of the National Assembly Delegation, Director of Cần Thơ City Public Security, Mr. Đào Chí Nghĩa, Deputy Head of the National Assembly Delegation of Cần Thơ City, had a meeting with voters in Ninh Kiều district.
voters in Ninh Kiều district proposed that the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development needs a long-term solution to divert water from Hậu River, Golden River, and large rivers to dry areas, and build large lakes to store and save water. Solve the shortage of fresh water for domestic use due to dry rivers and canals in the Mekong Delta provinces. In addition, voters are also interested in Cambodia's Fund and Techno Canal project with the Home Debt. The government and the Vietnam Mekong River Commission shall have a detailed and specific assessment of the negative impacts on the lower Mekong River, because when the project is implemented, it may lead to water shortages, as well as affect agricultural cultivation and saltwater intrusion in our country, especially in the Mekong Delta region. Deputies in the city and a delegation acknowledged the voters' comments and promised to forward them to the authorities for consideration and resolution, and at the same time inform some of the voters' comments raised at the contact.
Mr. Phạm Văn Hiệu, Standing Vice Secretary of the City Party Committee and Chairman of the City People's Council, and comrades in the Standing Committee of the City Party Committee on May 8 had a working session with the police of An Hoa Ward, Ninh Kiều District on building a typical ward police model, a model of security, order, and urban civilization. From 2021 up to now, An Hoa Ward Police has implemented and achieved some results according to decision number 5764 dated July 13, 2021 of the Ministry of Public Security on promulgating a temporary set of criteria for pilot construction. Typical ward police model of security, order, in urban civilization. The ward police proactively propose plans and measures to ensure security and order at its time, strengthen the work of launching the armed people's protection movement, and propagate deeply and widely among the people to understand the government's policies. Local authorities are building a typical ward police model for security, order, and urban civilization that is supported by people. Since then, the security and order situation in the world has been maintained stable, contributing to ensuring people's livelihood and the local socio-economic development plan. Implementing the resolution of Ô Môn District Party Congress for the 2020-2025, in recent time, the District Party Committees at all levels have implemented many synchronous and practical policies, gradually reducing the rate of poor households in the area. The district reached the target set by the resolution for a term of less than 0.3% of the total number of households.
In 2021, Ô Môn district had 322 poor households by the new multidimensional poverty criteria, accounting for 0.92% of the total number of households in the area. By the end of 2023, the number of poor households will only be 101 households, accounting for 0.28% of the total number of households. To achieve this goal, Ô Môn district has developed many management policies and organized the implementation of the National Target Program for Sustainable Poverty Reduction. The highlight in implementing poverty reduction in Ô Môn district is the policies linked to reality, with the policy of giving a fishing rod, not a fish. Poor and near-poor households have access to solutions for job creation, vocational training, business startup loans, and maintenance of collective economic models, and models of helping each other develop economically within union members, thereby creating a stable source of income for people and helping them escape poverty sustainably. In 2024, Ô Môn district strives to have 19 households escape poverty. By the end of the year, the number of poor households will only be 82 households, a rate of 0.23%, exceeding the target of the resolution of District Party Congress by 0.07% proposed period 2020-2025.
To meet the needs of visitors and bring new and interesting experiences to visitors, Cúc Phương National Park has officially opened a tour by electric car to see fireflies and wild animals at night. Currently, night tours take place between 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the week. Each tour lasts about 1 to 1.5 hours, traveling by electric car on a journey of about 5 kilometers. Here, visitors can immerse themselves in the enchanting, magical sense of millions of fireflies sparkling like stars in the sky among thousands. Through flashlights, visitors can see animals such as deer and many diverse insects. Not only you can explore the world of flora and fauna at night, but the tour also helps participants understand more about rescue and forest conservation work, thereby contributing to improving understanding, awareness, and behavior of the community on environmental protection, protecting natural ecosystems, as well as preserving and caring for wild and rare animals. And now a quick check on weather condition. Thank you very much for your attention. Please visit us on website kênh TV.vn. Bye for now.